Welcome back, Taurus. This is another general reading. Oh, my cat says hello. Nazula, say hello. Welcome back to another reading. I hope that your week has been splendid. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Taurus, whether it is in your sun, moon, rising, Venus. If it is in a part of your birth chart that you are wondering about, this reading may be for you. Please go ahead and take what resonates and leave what does not for someone that needs it. Appreciate you stopping by today. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick past, present, and near future with the Rider-Waite, and then I'll clarify with the Tarot Nefertari. At the end, I'll go ahead and pull some Oracle of the Light guidance cards, and we will close out. Alright, so last week, we talked about transformation. We talked about, learning some lessons, going through some things, becoming, alchemizing, metamorphosizing, doing a lot of stuff. Oh, of course. Please protect me as I go forth and perform this act of divination for the sign of Taurus. Please give me clear and concise messages that I may be able to guide and help them on their journey. Alright, so let's see what is going on in the past, the present, and the near future. The weather where I live is finally starting to normalize. If you hear crunching in the background, my cat is having lunch, it seems. What do I need to know about the recent past, present, and future regarding the sign of Taurus? So we have the Ace of Wands. Thank you. There's a lot going on there. I'm gonna put it back, but might want to keep an eye out for people coming to you to communicate. Just because I saw the Five of Swords, just be careful of the way that people are coming to you to communicate, and just make sure that people's intentions are straight up. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. Thank you. I'll actually take the overall energy from the bottom of the deck, just because. So the overall energy is a Seven of Swords. You want to make sure that not only are the people around you coming to you on the upright, just be a little bit more discerning, ask questions, don't be afraid to get clarification, and don't be afraid to clock weird behavior and just let people know hey, whatever this is, I'm not in the mood for it. But also make sure you're being honest with yourself. This is not the time for procrastination. So just be mindful of any of the traps of the mind that tend to want to pop up sometimes when we are trying to work towards something and we feel like we're not seeing gratification quickly enough, and we feel like we want to kind of stall or use planning as a means to using over planning as a means to kind of stave off needing to start. You still have to start. I don't know who that's for, but you still have to start. So we have the Ace of Wands in the recent past position. We have the Ace of Wands in the recent past position. So you have begun doing things a little bit differently. You're moving into an era of experimentation, of moving with intention and purpose, and noting the outcomes and seeing what works and what doesn't. You are doing things differently, whether it's changing up your appearance, whether it's brushing up on new material, getting a certification, working on your education, whatever it is, you're doing something differently, and you're very, very intentional about why you're doing it, which is a very good way to start out. In the present, you kind of have multiple cards jumped out, but you kind of have this, I'm going to, you also, first of all, you could be dealing with Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. I do. And so you could, now you're in this position in the present where you're kind of resting and waiting after maybe a contentious time. I know last week we spoke about what that could have looked like. But you're also in this optimistic era of like knowing that whatever it is that you are looking toward, working toward, what you've started working on in the recent past, you know that you are going to be rewarded for it. You might not be able to see exactly how, it might not be 100% clear, or you might not be 100% of the way there yet, but you know that your wish is going to be granted, because the star is also a divine blessing, like a wish being granted. And you just know, like, your intuition is banging on right now that you should just continue with what it is that you're doing, and waiting, and just remaining strong. You've been through a lot, and so yes, balancing rest with maintaining that work ethic is important right now, because it seems that through doing that in the near future, a new path, like the way toward that fulfillment that you're seeking, that path will open up and become a lot less nebulous and a lot more clear to you as time goes on. But you have to resist either the temptation of self to be a little dishonest with self, or cutting a little bit too much slack and procrastinating. And you also have to make sure that the communications coming from others and communications you have with others are coming from a positive place. I'm hearing do it out of love, especially when it's difficult. So let's go ahead and clarify. And let's go ahead and clarify and just get a bit more information about what is going on. I love this deck so much. It's so shiny. That's what drew me to it when I saw it in the metaphysics shop that I like going to. And I try to be delicate with them, because I know I have a tendency to be really passionate with how I shuffle, and I don't want to bend the cards. Alright, so wait, something just jumped out. Yep. Thank you. I am happy that I was able to catch that, because I almost missed it. Alright. Yeah, once again with the Seven of Swords. So very much like I said, what I said, energy from the universe. So there might be somebody around you that's not exactly being honest, or that might be you. Take that however it resonates for you. Please make sure that this is not a good time for conflict. There are a lot of people who are in a really tough place mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and they might be kind of looking for that, or people might be trying to keep you in their life by kind of nebulous means, maybe not being honest. So this is not to sow seeds of discord or like fear. Just be aware of your communications with others and your surroundings. That's really interesting. And perhaps this dishonesty and this energy of mild chaos could be the reason why you're in the present moment in this like, I've survived, like I'm the last one standing, like I made it, because you've clearly decided to kind of leave something behind is also what I'm getting, and it seems to be tied to the Seven of Swords energy. You have begun manifesting the Nine of Pentacles in the period in between your recent past as well as connecting you to now. So you're in this energy of leaving behind this dishonest energy. It left you very tired, but you are able to manifest your wish, which is, of course, you're a Taurus. The Nine of Pentacles working into abundance, bringing in a stability and an energy of provision, safety, security. That's really nice. Alright, what else do I need to know? Ooh, that is a lot. Okay. Also, your throat chakra might be like blocked. So your again communication. I'm saying the word communication a lot. I'm noticing. Please just be sure that you are saying what's on your mind. Figure out the best way to package what you need to say for the scenario that you're in. Is what I'm getting, and send it off as respectfully, and efficiently as you can. And however people take it is in part up to their own interpretation, as well as the way that you sent off your communication. But you can also watch affirmation videos for various chakras and work on that if that's the way you prefer to do things. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we also have the Two of Wands. So you might be traveling also. You might be traveling. So that's pretty cool. Have fun if you do. But you're also in decision mode. You're trying to figure out how you want to move forward with someone in your life, especially as it seems that you are in this energy of changing gears, doing new things, and working toward cultivating that air of stability and abundance in your life. And so it seems that you're now in this kind of crossroads position where you need to make a decision on what to do with a certain energy in your life and how you're going to move forward into what seems to be a new chapter in your life. You also just want to be, once again, mindful, just because we have the Eight of Swords here. Just be very mindful with external energies at this time and how you are communicating with other people and minding what they say to you. So just kind of making note about what it is that people, what they want, what their intentions are is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot about intentions of others. So just be mindful of when you are communicating with others. Is there anything else that I need to know about the Two of Wands? I'm kind of curious about that. Thank you. I understand. Okay. So the decision is actually about a painful ending that you had with someone. The Ten of Swords and the Three of Cups together is kind of, it gives the energy of somebody that left a sour taste in your mouth or a bitter taste in your mouth. And this was somebody that you once, created emotional fulfillment with. So this could have been a partner, this could have been a friend, it could have been, anyone. But you're trying to decide how you want to categorize this person in your life moving forward, especially seeing as how they seem to have brought quite a bit of stress into your life. Oh. Okay. Well, let me ask about this Nine of Pentacles that's over here, because that's, whatever decision that you need to make, just be mindful of people's intentions and be mindful of the way that they treated you in the past. Just be realistic, but also try to have a sense of empathy is how I like to go about things. I can't tell you how to live your life, but that's how I like to go about these type of things, and I'm being guided to share that with you just in case it might be helpful. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? What do I need to know? Oh, Lord. Thank you. Ouch. Ooh. Sorry. Alright, the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So this has been a steady progression on something that is new. Like this is, the aces are lining up here. Something that is new. You've chosen a new path forward into stability. Maybe you've chosen a new job path. Maybe you're in school and you are working on getting all those credits or getting your certification. You are in go mode and you've been steadily working on this pentacle and this energy of stability for quite some time now. And you're serious about it. You're very serious about it. So that leads me to believe that this overall energy of the Seven of Swords has more to do with the external energy that you are now considering what you should do with, and if you know how you want to categorize this person, and how you want to um, how you want to move is what I'm hearing as it pertains to them. You might be moving because you also have the Two of Wands here. So this is very interesting. And what of, because this seems to have more to do with the last stand energy here. What of the moon? What can you tell me of the moon, this new path opening up in the near future? What can you tell me? And it seems to be a path very unforeseen, like something that you, maybe in the past when you started here, when you started working on this new thing here, maybe an avenue that you didn't really even consider. Eight of Cups. Yeah. So this is something that you don't really see coming. It is something that will bring you fulfillment though, but might also have the potential, I'm getting, to be a trigger for like an insecurity wound, like the words on the tip of my tongue. Oh my goodness. It might be a trigger to a wound surrounding inadequacy. That's the word I was looking for. And so you might start to kind of wonder, you know, the imposter syndrome type of thoughts. Please just be mindful of that and make sure that you catch those thoughts like when they happen, so that way you are able to nip them in the bud and not have it mess up your energy and kind of cloud your judgment or block your ability to do whatever it is that you set out to do and that you clearly seem to find success with. The Moon and the Eight of Cups are clarified by the Justice card. So you might have Libra in your chart or be dealing with a Libra placement, but you are kind of seeing some karmic, I guess, justice coming in, you know, things kind of happening in your favor. If this is something that has to do with a more legal situation, the scales could be balancing in a way that give you what it is that you need and are looking for. Things may go in your favor, so that's pretty positive, and I love that for you. But this is something that's been a long time coming, and I'm hearing like it's a blessing, it's a gift. You seem to have been through quite a bit, and you're finally now getting into a position where you're able to get on the right path, get to a place that maybe you didn't really see yourself as being able to access, and being able to find fulfillment through, you know, the divine supporting you, and you just co-creating with your higher self by leaving behind things that don't serve you in order to focus on what does, so that way you can get into a more stable position with the Justice card. Everything is being set back in its right place is what I'm hearing. So that's really beautiful. Just be really mindful of this energy of dishonesty, sneakiness, treachery is what I'm hearing. It's very specific. Let's move into the oracle cards. If you would like to share how it is that you like to determine who is and who isn't a good fit for your life, who is and who isn't a positive influence, you know, what kind of metrics do you use? Is it how many smiles versus frowns? Like how do you determine when it's time to recategorize the way that you see or deal with someone? I'd love to know about that and what it is that helps keep your throat chakra, your ability to communicate effectively. What keeps that in check? How do you keep yourself balanced and a thoughtful communicator? How do you keep yourself a thoughtful communicator? I'd love to know. These cards sometimes, like, I want to bend them, but I don't want to bend them. I think they're so pretty. Alright. What advice do you have for Taurus at this time? million cards flew out. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just take the ones that are showing. So we have quite a. I mean, advice can never hurt in a situation where you're trying to figure out how you want to, deal with someone or if you even want to. So, more power to you. Alright, so we have Mary Magdalene. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. Gaia, Earth connection. We are an Earth sign, Taurus. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Grounding, like if you can, because it's cold in a lot of places right now in the world, but if you can put your feet like in some dirt or grass or on some type of natural material like a cocoa coir rug or something, that might be helpful. Mercury, open communication. Look at that. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So communication is really, really important right now. So just be mindful. Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So once again, emphasis on communication. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual challenges are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So once again, getting out of that imposter syndrome, like you deserve to be in the rooms that you're entering, please keep that in mind. Maybe you can even use that as a mantra or an affirmation for yourself. The medium, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Very true and very, very affirming and very helpful during these times. And lastly, Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. No truer words spoken. Taurus, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Have a wonderful week, day, month, year, evening, night, and I will talk to you soon.